These are the most dangerous countries on Earth as of 2022. As a traveler, it's good to know which countries are the safest and the most dangerous. This map, the United States Travel Advisory Guide, which gets updated daily, is a good place to find this information. The key shows how this map works. Currently, the safest areas of the world are Canada, Central and Northern Europe, Oceania, and small pockets in South America, Southern Africa, and throughout Asia. The most dangerous areas are North Africa, the Middle East, Eastern Europe, Mexico, and the countries surrounding the Caribbean. Let's take a deeper dive into the most dangerous countries on Earth. Let's start off with Northern Africa. A common problem throughout this area and blown up by the media is the terrorist groups. Large terrorist groups like Al-Qaeda, Ansar al-Sharia, Boko Haram, and Al-Shabaab cause violence and unrest, costing the lives of many innocent people. Many countries here are unstable, with major internal and external conflicts, like the ongoing civil wars in Libya, Ethiopia, and South Sudan, the border conflicts between Egypt, Sudan, and South Sudan, and the general government corruption and oppression. Along with the civil unrest, travelers must be on the lookout for crimes like carjacking, robberies, and kidnappings in the most dangerous parts of this region. All this being said, these are all beautiful countries that can be explored with the right research, preparations, and precautions. Some great places to visit in the area include Cairo, Casablanca, Tunis, the Atlas Mountains, and Ras Muhammad National Park. Next, the Middle East suffers from many of the same problems as Northern Africa. The area is a hotspot for the Taliban and other terrorist organizations throughout Iran, Iraq, and Syria. The Middle East is a heavily militarized zone plagued with oppression, famine, and war. Some of the major conflicts in this area are Israel versus Palestine, the civil wars in Syria and Yemen, and the Islamic State insurgency in Iraq. Despite the unrest, the common people in these countries are known to be friendly, generous, and welcoming. Also, these countries are filled with many amazing places to explore. Some must-see places are Esfahan, Ramsar, Petra, the Kaju Bridge, and Bande Amir. Further up north, we have this area of Eastern Europe around Russia's western border. This region of Europe has seen centuries of violence, oppression, and poverty. From the battles of the world wars up to the current invasion of Ukraine, the people living in this region have rarely seen peace. This region of Europe is among the poorest and least developed and has even suffered from disasters like the nuclear accident in Chernobyl. On a brighter note, this area is still filled with beauty. Some must-see destinations are Minsk, Babruisk, Odessa, St. Petersburg, and Sochi National Park. Next up, we have Mexico. This country's problems are a bit different from the previous ones mentioned. The main reasons for Mexico's safety issues is the crime due to the drug cartels, government corruption, and poverty. The US Department of State says the most dangerous states in Mexico are Sinaloa, Michoacan, Guerrero, and Tamaulipas. These states all have a large cartel presence, most notably the Sinaloa cartel. Many of the cities bordering the US are also dangerous, like Tijuana and Juarez. On the flip side, Mexico is filled with amazing people, food, and scenery. Some great places to visit in Mexico are Oaxaca City, Guadalajara, Mexico City, Palenque, and Cabo San Lucas. Before we get to the last most dangerous region, the standout singular countries in the Don't Travel group are North Korea and Myanmar. The last dangerous region we're going to be looking at is the Caribbean. The most dangerous parts of this area are Haiti, Guadeloupe, Grenada, and Venezuela. Similar to Mexico, the Caribbean countries' main causes of danger are from the drug cartels and general street crime, along with corruption, instability, and poverty. Some examples being the government protests in Cuba and Haiti. Just like the others, this area is still filled with beauty, with its stunning beaches, rainforests, and exotic animals. Some must-see places around the Caribbean include Havana, San Juan, Santo Domingo, Negril Beach, and Henry Pittier National Park. Those are all of the most dangerous countries in the world as of 2022. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe and stay tuned for more similar content in the future.